Welcome back to the channel, guys. So we have an interesting guitar shootout today. We're going to shoot the Cort CR300, the humble, inexpensive Les Paul clone, against Mr. Authentic, the Gibson Les Paul Standard. If you're interested only in the sound samples, there are chapters below, so you can go directly to the sound samples. But if you want to know why we are shooting these guitars out and how you're planning to do that, stick around. Before we go any further, just a small disclaimer. All these guitars are mine. None of this is sponsored. So all the opinions which you're going to hear are my own opinions. Nothing is doctored. In fact, this is a new channel. Nothing is monetized. In fact, in some of the tone videos, I actually play the original solo and YouTube takes the video down. So please express your support by hitting that subscribe button and the like button if you find this useful. I got this guitar, I think around 6 months back. In fact, my review and initial thoughts are up there for you to check out. I'll put the link there. And as you can see, I'm a big Les Paul fanboy, especially Gibson Les Pauls. And you won't see an Epiphone or anything else. You'll find this one and maybe this one, which is a PRS SC for a specific purpose. When I got this guitar, I was very pleasantly surprised, and that's the reason it became a part of my guitar collection. Otherwise, I just got it for fun, but it turned out to be one of the guitars which is a keeper. This is a workhorse for me. If there's a specific sound which I'm looking for the kind of music I play, it has to be this or my Les Paul with a P90. In fact, very soon I'm gonna do a shootout of the P90 with this one, because Gibson claims splitting this is gonna give you a P90 sound. We'll check that out. That's a future video, so stay tuned. Now what we're gonna do in this video is, I have a small quiz for you. The first clip which I'm gonna play is just these guitars plugged straight into the amp, and it's a clean strum. It's not a clean amp, so obviously it's gonna be a little bit of an edge of breakup kind of a thing. And I'm gonna play the intro riff from Sweet Home Alabama. Now you're gonna see the guitars. I'm gonna show you the guitars only. So it's for you to guess which guitar is number 1 or number 2. So the clips are basically alternating. So number 1 is a guitar, number 2 is a guitar. Let me know in the comments whether you can guess it right. So in a couple of weeks, please check the video in the comment. I'll pin with the answer. Let's see whether you get it. Now for all the other clips, I have kept the patch constant on my check stomp. So it's basically a cranked up tweed. That's the sound. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an edge of breakup kind of a strum rhythm kind of a thing. We'll do a rhythm and a lead line kind of a scenario, and we'll do a riff in a very Led Zepp style. So those are going to be the three sound samples that we're going to evaluate, and everything is constant. I have just touched up the recordings for equalizing the volume. Obviously, in terms of the output, this is definitely more hotter. In terms of pickups, yes, that's very important. In terms of pickups, the Gibson Les Paul Standard is equipped with the Buzzbucker Pro. And this one is equipped with the EMG Active, which is supposed to be EMG's take on the PAF sound. So they're kind of close. So that's the reason I chose these guitars. And if at all, if there are any Les Paul fanboys out there and you want to convince your mother, girlfriend, or a wife as to why you need another Les Paul, there's a Bursbucker, there's a Classic 57, there's a P90, there's an active PAF, and of course you need to have the others in the equation so that you have the complete set. So the collection is growing. Anyways, let's get to the sound and support us by hitting the subscribe button and the like button. Do let us know in the comment the answer to the quiz, and of course any other shootouts that you want. Next is the coil split versus P90. So let's put the Gibson claim to test and see how it sounds, and maybe then we can actually do the studio versus standard after that. So these two are lined up. Let me know what else. Thank you.